Well, good morning and welcome to Jesus Said. And today's command, Jesus said, yes or no is enough. This is something that I really have to work on a lot. The Jesus Saids are about 5 minutes of a command of Jesus. We put that in a soundbite version and then try to just have some practical application there. If this is meaningful to you, it really helps if you like it, if you share, if you comment here on social media. Good morning, Tina. Glad to see you checking in. Good morning, Malcolm. Miss you guys. Glad to see you checking in today as well. Today's Jesus Said yes or no is enough comes from Matthew 5:33 through 37. So let's begin by reading the scripture there where Jesus said, you have also heard that our ancestors were told, you must not break your vows, you must carry out the vows you make to the Lord. That's a quote from Deuteronomy 30:2. Verse 34, but I say, do not make any vows. Do not say by heaven, because heaven is God's throne. And do not say by the earth, because the earth is his footstool. And do not say by Jerusalem, for Jerusalem is the city of the great king. And then let me scroll up here. Do not even say by my head, for you cannot turn one hair white or black. Just say a simple yes, I will, or no, I won't. Anything beyond this is from the evil one. Jesus said yes or no is enough. And as we understand that Jesus was putting the Old Testament rules and regulations into context, because the people of that day that Jesus was talking to, they understood the rules and they kept all the rules, but sometimes they missed the heart. And he said in Matthew 5:17, don't think that I've come to abolish the law and the prophets. That's not why I came. I've not come to abolish or do away with them, but to fulfill them or to fill them up. And so he was giving these commands higher meaning, getting to the heart issue of this. Just like when he said, you've heard it said that don't murder, but I tell you don't even hate. You've heard it said don't commit adultery, but I tell you don't even lust. And here he's saying, don't make your vows complex. Yes or no is enough, because anything more than that comes from the evil one. The phrase in our culture, the devil is in the details, applies here. Proverbs 17:27 through 28 says, a truly wise person uses few words. A person with understanding is even-tempered. Even fools are thought wise when they keep silent. With their mouths shut, they seem intelligent. Yes or no is enough. Now, with social media today, it seems that everyone is eager to share everything that we think, to make sure everyone knows our every opinion. But what is the heart issue? Well, sometimes we run out of truth and just keep going. In our society today, there's a real problem with commitment. And not making commitments is one way that we have trouble obeying this command. Instead of just a simple yes or no, sometimes we'll make an excuse instead of just keeping it simple. And not making commitments to others so you don't break them is still a commitment. It's just a commitment to selfishness. And you can't follow Jesus and selfishness at the same time. We are all committed to something. Paul talks about in 1 Corinthians 10:33. He says, I too try to please everyone in everything that I do. I don't just do what is best for me. I do what is best for others so that many may be saved. And in the beginning of chapter 11, he says, and you should imitate me as I imitate Christ. So how do we imitate Christ? Yes or no is enough. James 1:19 says, "Understand this, my dear brothers and sisters. Let every person be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger." Today's challenge, let our words and our commitments be simple. If someone asks you a question and yes is the answer, yes is enough. If no is the answer, no is enough. Keep it simple. That keeps our hearts pure because the devil is in the details. Jesus said, yes or no is enough. How can we put that into action today?